In homeopathy, the physician does not treat the disease but treats the individual who is diseased. To understand this individual in totality, it is essential to go beyond physical complaints and study the mental and emotional state of the patient. For this reason, the mind section holds a central and universal importance in repertorization, irrespective of the repertory used. In this video, we will discuss the philosophical basis, importance, and practical use of the mind section in general and classical manner. Homeopathy views disease as a dynamic disturbance of the vital force, and this disturbance primarily affects the mental and emotional plane before manifesting physically. Hahnemann emphasized in the organon of medicine that the physician must carefully observe the patient's state of mind and disposition, as it is often reflects the true nature of the disease. Mental symptoms are highly valuable because they belong to the person rather than the pathology. While many patients may present with similar physical complaints, their fears, anxieties, reactions, and emotional responses they differ. These differences form the basis of individualization, which is fundamental to homeopathic prescribing. The mind section in repertories include symptoms related to the emotional, intellect, and behavior and perception. Emotional symptoms such as fear, anxiety, anger, sadness, irritability, and grief reveal the patient's emotional makeup. Intellectual symptoms like confusion, dullness, weakness of memory indicate involvement of understanding. Behavioral traits such as restlessness, impulsiveness, aversion to company, desire for solitude further highlight individuality. Delusions and fixed ideas are especially important mental symptoms. They represent altered perception and provide deep insight into the patient's inner experience. These symptoms often have strong remedy significance when they are clear and persistent. In repertorization, mental symptoms they help in differentiating remedies, especially when physical symptoms are common or pathological. They are particularly valuable in chronic cases, constitutional prescribing, and psychosomatic disorders. However, mental symptoms must be used with caution. Only those symptoms that are persistent, characteristics, and representative of the patient's usual state should be considered. Temporary emotions due to stress, environment, drugs, or acute illness should not be overemphasized. Mental symptoms must always be confirmed by general and particular symptoms, ensuring balancing in totality. Although repertories differ in structure and philosophy, the importance of the mind section remains universal across all the repertories. Now we see some examples of mind rubrics from different repertories. To understand the universal application of mind symptoms, let us look at one example of a similar mental state expressed in different repertories. Now, Kent's repertory uses a direct mental expression such as mind, fear, alone. This rubric reflects a clear emotional state and is placed prominently emphasizing individualization, while Boningason's repertory represents the same mental state more indirectly under mind and intellect, fear, solitude, awe. Here, the symptom is considered in relation to conditions and concomitants. In synthesis, repertory expands the concept with finer subdivisions, for example, mind, fear, alone when, allowing precise clinical expression. While complete repertory further elaborates the same rubric with clinical refinements and cross references, maintaining the same fundamental mental state. This example shows that while language and arrangement may differ, the clinical value of the mental symptom remains the same across repertories. Now we will see the concluding part. The mind section occupies a position of great importance in repertorization because it reflects the deepest level of individualization. Mental symptoms help the physician understand the patient beyond pathology and differentiate one individual from the another. When used judiciously, confirmed by generals and particulars, and interpreted philosophically, the mind section transforms repertorization into a scientific yet artistic process, guiding the homeopathic physician towards the true simillimum and lasting cure. Thank you.